Very, very correct. Very, very
Axie,
correct.
all right, Axie Infinity does not have AXS, and then we are seeing it running as if something that they put fire in his bum bum. But then we have another thing that can give us that kind of result with with the portfolios that we are holding. Some of us have the coin that we are talking about. Going in depth into PKR, that is poker. We'll be going in depth into PKR, and Prince will do justice to that in speech. All right, we'll do justice to that. Okay, so I want all of us to, if you are not, please you can mute yourself. Please mute yourselves to avoid distractions. Thank you. Mute yourselves to avoid distractions. I want the host, please, Mr. Host, the host, kindly mute everyone that is making noise on this call right now. Please mute yourselves. All right. So, Prince, you have the floor, sir. Prince Patrick.
Yes.
All right. Please, you have the floor. You can get.
I'm not yet there. Like I told you. Okay, I actually had to wind up.
All right. Okay. Just a second, guys. Just a second.
So please, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you, Prince.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to do. Just a moment. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, let's comment. I'm not a host yet. Can you make me a co-host, please?
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm not home yet, so I'm on mobile, and I should be home in probably 15 minutes.
Mr. Sampson, are you on this call?
Yes, I am.
Please, make Prince Patrick a host, a co-host, and make me a co-host as well. Okay. Dominant word group, that is Prince Patrick. Make dominant word group a co-host. Dominant word group, make him a co-host. All right. Prince Patrick, go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Sorry, I had to mute everybody because the call was becoming so noisy. All right. Moving on. I was prepared previously, for this on my PC, but I got stuck. Okay. Well, I bring to you a project known as PKR Poker. Okay, this is an NFT gaming project, and I can boldly tell you that this should be the next 1000x. Okay, but even if we don't get to see 1000x gains here, I don't think 100x would be a bad thing. What I mean is this. What is poker? Okay, I just need to go through the project from the information provided here. Uh, okay, what is poker? That's a PKR. It was formerly called poker, but of course, for compliance reasons and because there is a casino game known as the poker game, they had to rebrand the name to PKR. Okay, it is a novel platform that offers multiple protocols that can be implemented alone or in combination. They provide solutions to problems that multiple industries that implement blockchain technology are facing. The core principles of PKR are diversity, versatility, fairness, and transparency. With these principles in mind, PKR has developed and patented protocols that allow seamless integration into online gaming platforms, e-commerce, and any other platform which requires a multi-currency application. The multi-crypto marketplace is a unique protocol that allows users or gamers to use their cryptocurrency of choice whilst displaying the live value in the fiat currency of their own choice. The live price data is pulled from an oracle so that all parties involved have accurate price data displayed in the currency of choice. For e-commerce applications, this forms a simple checkout process allowing multiple cryptocurrencies to be implemented without the confusion of multiple chains and wallet usage. By allowing multiple cryptocurrencies to be used at the same time, the protocol allows for a larger demographic. Well, what is the initial or original use case of the poker token? Poker.game is the first in the world NFT that supports a play-to-earn model powered by the PKR token, which uses Unreal Engine 4 for immersive and powerful gameplay. In the entire world and in the whole of the NFT space, Poker is the first to use Unreal Engine version 4, for their games and creations. They utilize a probably one can earn NFTs, that's non-fungible tokens, by playing poker and gain the ability to play in tournaments, unlock awesome new animations and backgrounds, and expand upon the poker metaverse. Well, if you are just hearing about NFTs or NFT, it means non-fungible token. And NFTs are the next big play after the DeFi. In the previous semi-bull run, we had a DeFi season where we found out that most DeFi projects went parabolic. Some of these DeFi projects included the likes of the Uni token, and all that. Well, in this bull run, we expect a parabolic movement for NFT projects, and not just NFT projects that are particularly about probably maybe arts or graphics and all that, but gaming projects. Because when you talk about the world globally, the gaming niche is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it is yet untapped on the blockchain. And PKR, as the poker entity, is trying to bring the same feel that people have in the online casino games down to the blockchain, whereby there are a lot of new technologies that are being implemented that gives this project a unique feel and make it look so real. Well, if you want to ask me what an Unreal Engine is, there is Unreal Engine version 1, 2, 3, and then the latest is Unreal Engine 4. And this Unreal Engine 4, the first platform or the first project that is using it on the blockchain is the PKR project. Even the AXS doesn't have this. Okay, I would want to share, I'm coming just a moment. I want to show us something.
But please, do you have bottle for like?
I think Chris is having some issue with network. Let's give him a bit of time to come back and join us.
Yes, for those who don't know what Unreal Engine is, you know, I just want to use this, as a resource. I already had my slide, but due to some certain emergency, you can see Boss AY is still on the road due to an emergency as well. Okay, let's just see this. Okay, just a moment. Okay, Unreal Engine features from design visualizations and cinematic experiences to high quality games across personal computers, consoles, mobile, VR and AR. When we talk about VR, we're talking about visual reality. And when we talk about AR, we talk about augmented reality. Well, this Unreal engines were developed, many years ago, and this was like over a decade ago that it was created. But however, what this Unreal Engine is used for is basically for games. Okay, it gives games the live view. Just take for example, while I was coming up, I remember back then I used to play the Nintendo game. Okay, I don't know if we have some game lovers here. Nintendo game, and along the line there was this Sega which was also in vogue, the Sega game. And just little some years after then, we started having things like Xbox, coming into the picture. Xbox coming with an improved version of graphics, whereby the games that were in the Nintendo or probably in the Sega had more improved visuals, sounds, and every other thing. Okay, this means that it was an improved version of an Unreal Engine that was given this visual reality and augmented reality in that game. And after a couple of months, we then had the PS, that's the PS1, which came in, with an improved version of, visuals and sounds and every other thing on that game. And till date, there is no game, when it has to do with consoles that beats the PS. And that is why you have the PS5, and probably next year you're going to find the PS6, PS7, and the trend keeps going on. There's no game right now in the world that beats the PS series. Why? Because they've been able to upgrade themselves every single point in time to be ahead of every other consoles, that are competing with them in the space, even though they came much, much, later. Now, so that is what the Unreal Engine is. And a lot of gaming infrastructures or projects on the blockchain currently are utilizing the Unreal Engine. But as I speak with you, there is none right now that is using Unreal Engine 4. The PKR is the first of its kind and currently still remains the only one that is using the latest version of the Unreal Engine to power their project. Now, I want to show us just a moment. I want to show us something here. Okay. Let's just use this. All right. Just look at this. Every one of us on this call should know Akon. Okay, Akon, of course. Nobody wouldn't know Akon. Akon supports poker. Akon supports PKR. You could actually get to listen to what he has to say. NFTs is picking up. Okay, fine. This is an ad and you had NFT. So it's a wake-up call.
No audio, praise. No audio.
Okay. Can you?
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Akon. Shout out to Poker Man. Listen, this game is revolutionary, bro. I got a chance to play it in a while. I'm telling you, a card game experience in 3D, built-in Unreal Engine 4. This is hands down probably the best play to earn. You know what I'm saying? NFT games is a space that you need to be in right now. All right? So check it out, man. I guarantee you it's going to be the next wave in gaming. So get involved.
I hope you all heard that. Akon guarantees that the NFT gaming industry is going to be the next wave again. Okay, there was a mini wave during the DeFi season before the semi-bear season that we experienced. But right now, in this bull run, the major bull run that is about to kickstart before the end of the year, and it's already playing out as we speak with you, it's simply telling us that you need to get plugged in to this space. Okay, and when we want to see the comparison between what the PKR project is doing and what other gaming projects are doing or NFT projects, the space is really, really wide. What I mean is this PKR project is very, very much underrated. And of course, for the fact that it is underrated doesn't mean that someday, pretty soon, it's not going to be known. Nobody was talking about AXS, a couple of months ago. Nobody. In fact, beginning of the year, nobody knew about all that. But all of a sudden, just within a month, there was a sprint run for that token because people got to realize what they were actually doing and the partnership they were getting involved with. And because of what happened to AXS, based on the affiliation with a token known as the Sweet Love Portion SLP, there's a lot of hype saying that SLP is going to pull the same run as AXS. Okay, but I could tell you that it's not necessarily going to do that. The maximum I see on SLP is about 8x, 8x gain from where it is. Okay, but if you want a project that's going to give you the next 100x or 200x of your money, probably investing just $100 could turn it into $10,000, or investing $1,000 could turn it into $100,000. You could actually do this. Get the PKR token. Well, we do not say this because we are just saying it for saying sake. We have track records of calls that we had given to the community that had, done tremendously. Talking about projects like Cardano, talking about projects, like Matic, talking about projects like Solana. Okay, I remember when the Solana call was made in the community December last year. It was around $1.86. And just a couple of weeks ago, Solana went as high as 200 USD. That's over, just calculate the percentage gain. If you had invested then, when the call was given, that's over 100x. So Royce Craft Academy is not a baby when it comes to sporting gems, at a point where nobody is talking about them. All that is required of you is get plugged in, be patient with the project because we do not give you shit coins. Okay, we call shit coins opportunity coins, and of course, not all shit coins are actually going to be the opportunity coins. We only call them, high risk investments, and as such, we don't get into them with a lot of money. Okay, but when you find projects with real use case and projects that are in trend, because the current trend right now is the NFT. We're going to have an NFT gaming mania, in a couple of days from now. And the DeFi season is not yet over because of a lot of things that is happening right now globally, talking about regulation and centralization of some certain parts of the world. So the DeFi space, decentralized exchanges, um, DeFi protocols, and all other fields that has to do with decentralization, pure decentralization, are really going to skyrocket. The PKR, let's look at the tokenomics. Let's look at technically also the potential gains that this project stands to gain if you are investing. Okay, if you are investing, look very, very this project is very, very promising. You have to look at it critically and don't waste time in getting involved. Okay, this is just a branch of the PKR ecosystem. Okay, and that's the gaming aspect. Of course, NFT and games are two different entities, but now poker is combining NFT and the gaming industry all on one platform. That is revolutionary. Okay, and it supports all platforms, iOS, Android, Windows, and the likes, 3D characters, visual effects. I'm on mobile, so you won't get to feel the impact of this website. But if you're on PC, you could just go to poker.game and you're going to find, you're going to be astonished, with the way the site responds as you scroll through the elements on the site. Okay, let's do the token metrics for this project. Let's just check something out. Okay, let me just do this. PKR. Let me just do this. Okay, right now it is currently trading for less than 10 cents. Let's just say, 8.7 cents at the moment. One PKR token is trading for this, and you can see the market capitalization, still a very low cap, like a micro cap, under $4 million. Under $4 million, just really, really small. Okay, you can see the circulating supply is just 42 million, and then the total supply is 1 billion. However, there are deflationary mechanisms, that talks about token bonds, and while the tokens are being used for these games, there are constant burnings that are happening. This is a deflationary mechanism to ensure that the total amount of tokens that will be circulating, would keep depreciating, and this is going to tell on the price of the token in the long run. Okay, now just look at this. 24 hours trading volume is just around $1 million. Okay. For this project to do a 10x from where it is, we just need to see this project. Who's talking? Okay, for this project to do a 10x from this moment, we just need this project at roughly about $40 million. And 100x from here is just going to be $400 million. Only $400 million would launch us to 100x return. $1,000 is going to turn $100,000. And if we want to see 1,000x, we're going to be talking about 4 billion, just $4 billion. This is really, really very, very minute. Okay, compare this project with the likes of AXS. Let's see something. AXS. Axia Infinity. Now, look at the market cap right now, 6.9 billion. Does it tell you that it is very, very possible that PKR could be worth at least $4 billion, in the near future? Of course, a couple of months ago, AXS was under $100 million. And just within a space of 2 months, it went from $100 million in market capitalization to over $9 billion. Right now, it is actually down, and that is why you see it at 6.9 to 7 billion. So for PKR to give us 1,000x, it simply means that just $1,000 investment in the Polka token would actually launch you into making your first $1 million from a single cryptocurrency. So do not sleep on this opportunity. It is a gem call. And one thing that you're going to owe the community is for us, is for you to be able to recognize us when you hit the jackpot. Okay, recognize us, not coming to say thank you by mouth. You have to show appreciation with your resources. Okay, because the thing is, without jokes, PKR is a massive project and really, really very, very undervalued, underrated. And I wouldn't be surprised if this project lands us our first $1 million from a single project. With this, I've been able to let you know about this hidden gem that is yet to be known by the world. And just note that in a couple of days and weeks from today, the time for PKR project, will be known, and we are all going to see the kind of skyrocketing effects that will be happening on that project. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Brent.
Somebody would also be asking or wanting to know where you could get the project, the PKR. Okay, currently PKR token can only be gotten from the Binance Smart Chain. That's on PancakeSwap. Okay, the link is going to be dropped. I wouldn't be recommending Uniswap, although it is listed on Bitmart, but a lot of us here do not use Bitmart, and the trading volume there is relatively low. Today, just around $56 was traded, but the most active market for the PKR token is the PancakeSwap. It is also trading on Uniswap version 3, but of course, the Ethereum gas fees are still on the high side, and it is not recommended to purchase the token. Okay, I could drop the link for the PancakeSwap, so you could actually use the link to buy the token right now, from your Trust wallet. I believe you have seen it.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, so you can use this link so as not to get involved purchasing the wrong token or the fake token because of these 419ers in the space. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Prince. Thank you so much. I hope we all enjoy ourselves. We've been able to get some valuable information from all that has been said so far. So sorry, I'm actually in the hospital. I brought my little man to see the doctor. That's why, All right, so without wasting much of our time, please, you there, Mr. Sampson? Mr. Sampson, are you there?
Sir?
Okay, please make me a co-host again. I got logged out at some point.
Okay.
So make me a co-host again. So
okay.
All right, guys, we'll quickly go into the second phase of this meeting, and then without wasting more time, of course, I shared something. Sorry. All right. So without wasting much of our time, and let us see what it is that we will be talking about in a bit. Okay, so please hold on, guys. Let me put it. Please hold on, please. Yeah, so we were here yesterday. Please hold on, friends. Please, I'll just.
So while the boss comes, I would want to take questions from anyone who might have. Okay, Captain Dave, you are raising your hands up. Okay, you may unmute yourself.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate sharing the info tonight. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can, very clearly.
Okay,
Thank
okay, all right. Quite a phenomenal leader you are, and Oga AY. I've been in this group for since last year. So what I want to say is this. My name is Captain David. I'm a international seller. So I've been in this group. So when you introduce that poker, token for us is quite something amazing, and I really appreciate you for that. But at the end of that, your presentation, you make a comment that whenever you hit the jackpot, guys, don't forget to come back and say thank you to the house. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. So I want to say this.
Yeah.
The call of Shiba sometimes ago, I think I was among the first group of people. Now I could have been singing a song of glory. I bought Shiba, I own Shiba up to 87 billion. 87 billion. Now, what happens to me? I sold it at the little spike. A token I bought at 1,000 US dollars. I sold it at 4,000. And do you know the mistake I did? Because I wasn't following instruction, I sold all at 4,000 US dollars. So I was happy. I think, oh, I've made money. But gentlemen, when Shiba hit the all-time high, with the volume of Shiba I was having, if I did not discharge it, I could have been 3 million US dollars. I could have made 3 million US dollars.
Yeah,
it's a
correct.
cry that I will never forgive myself. The cry that every day I will not forgive myself. So the thing is this: such opportunity comes, but how we discipline ourselves and also information to be guided. If I was told that, oh, look, at a little spike, don't sell it, I wouldn't have sold it. I just, oh, normal thing, it has done 100%. Oh, let me just offload it, and I sold all. So that was a mistake, and that will not repeat himself. So if that could have happened, I could have come back to the house and I could have cheered everybody up here. Imagine 3 million US dollars, bro. Everybody in this group, everybody, and I'm praying one day that jackpot will happen. So
it's
that
happen,
there are people with different mindset. There are people with different view on how they see people. So I like appreciating people. If you ask AY there, he knows who I am. So sir, I want to say a very big thank you to you. We'll pray, let the jackpot come, then you will see how we'll begin to demonstrate our dancing steps up. Thank you very much.
No problem. Yeah, no problem. So talking about guidance, right now, I already told you the potentials of this course.